Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to RobMotive. Real quick before we get started, I discovered my microphone, this thing, which is actually under my shirt for wind purposes, was turned too high. So if my volume's been a bit higher lately, well, that's why I fixed it. Anyway, today we're going to do a quick little mod inside the Toyota Tacoma. But before we do that, if you saw the short that I put out a couple days ago, or a few days ago, then you noticed when I shut that door up there, it would set off the alarm on my Tacoma. Very strange. It's like it has just the right frequency or pitch, the sound that is, to mess with the Toyota Tacoma. Personally, I think the sensor is just too sensitive, but who knows. Anyway, one theory that came out, or something I discovered, was that maybe there was some kind of malfunction with the hood ajar sensor, or the hood sensor. Now, what that is if you have your hood open like it is right now, you'll get a message on your gauge cluster that says your hood is ajar. Now, I don't have that message, but still, it doesn't mean that something isn't wrong with wherever or whatever that sensor is. So I've got the hood popped. I've done some looking around under here, first of all trying to find that sensor and not having a lot of luck. I know in the Jeep, for example, there's two little plunger-like things here, and those plungers are depressed when the hood is shut. If they're open, then you get that same kind of message. We don't have anything like that in the Tacoma. There are no plungers anywhere that would be connected to a sensor. So that leads me to the mechanism itself right here. Now, I did notice there is something plugged in here and right down under here. Right in this area, you'll see maybe a connector. So I'm guessing that one of those, and this one actually looks like it comes right up under here and probably feeds this little round button right there. I'm thinking this button is the sensor, and somewhere in there there's a little tab or something that is actuated when the hood is closed. Now, in looking at this, I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, it looks normal to me. It is plugged in here. I might go ahead and unplug this and then plug it back in just for kicks, just to make sure there's good connectivity. But I don't think there's anything wrong. I don't see anything glaring here that would lead me to believe there's something wrong with the hood sensor that would be causing that problem. And the other reason I don't think that that's the cause is because I can repeat what happens. In other words, I can slam that door up there repeatedly, and every time I do it, the alarm on the Tacoma goes off. It starts beeping. It's like the panic button. You know, when you push the panic button on your key fob, it's the same thing, so who knows? I don't know what it is. It's still a mystery. Obviously, if it continues, I will be taking it to the dealer. Matter of fact, when I do the first oil change, I'll have them look at it. It doesn't go off any other time, and there's plenty of loud noises that the Tacoma has been subjected to, so who knows? We'll see. Now, let's get to that simple mod. I talked about this in a video earlier. It is sitting right over here on the table, and it is a separator, or divider they call it, for the Toyota Tacoma glove box. So let's go ahead and pop it out of here, see what it actually looks like. It's different than I've done before, I believe, and that it only has one little thing at the bottom here, so it separates into a bigger area on this side. And that's something to be aware of. If you're looking for one of these, there is another version out there that has another little divider here, but you get smaller areas to put stuff in. I wanted to be able to put the manual and stuff, hopefully, underneath as opposed to up on top with the other one. So let's pop it out. I imagine there's some minor assembly to it. It doesn't look like it's going to be too difficult to do. So what's the front, what's the back? Well, it shows front right here, so I'm guessing that's the front. So it would have to go this way or this way, and it looks to me, well, we'll have to figure that out once we go over to the truck, I guess. This points to the front, the bottom piece. So if this is the front, then this is going to need to slide in this way. go ahead and slide it together. Easy enough to change if I need to. Okay. Again, another very complicated mod, I know. First of all, you got to take your junk out of your glove box, so let's do that. Now, it's supposed to just slip in, and I think I have it upside down, like this, I guess. It'll go in like that, but I think I have it the right way. It looks like I do. And it is supported on this side and this side by the edges of the glove box, so not having that other support down there shouldn't be any problem. Fits in there really well. By the way, if you're not familiar, the in-cabin air filter is right behind that panel there, so obviously you'd need to pull this out if you're going to fix that. So let me go ahead and arrange my junk. I'll show you what it looks like. All right, nice and organized in here. By the way, I was wrong. The owner's manual and stuff will not fit down here below. So it does have to go up on top. I do have a bigger space down here though without having that other divider. Over here's the registration stuff, a little window breaking. I don't know, hopefully never need that. And then some more room down here for other stuff. And look at all the paperwork I removed. That's all from previous trucks that I just keep carrying around with me for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, that's it. Just a quick little mod and a little look at wherever that sensor is. If you know specifically where the sensor is under the hood, for the hood, leave a comment, let me know. And by the way, there is that hood ajar message. You can see it right there. Anyway, leave a comment, let me know. Also, real quick, I do have 2 additional channels. Mod Driven, all about the Honda Civic, and RobMotive JT, all about the Jeep Gladiator. Check them out, and if you're interested, why not subscribe? And while you're at it, smash the subscribe button here too. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.